Greetings, human folk like myself, and welcome back to Cooking with Jordan, I guess. I'm back in the good old suburbs of Los Angeles, staying with my parents again, back from Hawaii, Seattle, all over the place. Gonna be here for about a month. I got stuff to take care of as the astrological year comes to a close. We're entering Pisces right now, so I don't know when you're gonna see this. But anyway, I'm heating up some water because it's time for a colon cleanse. Generally, once a season, I like to cleanse my colon. And I do that the yoga way. So some people get colonics, some people go to doctors, or you can get like a chemical mix thing from the pharmacy. I just put in a bunch of salt. I put a bunch of salt into water. And that's funny. This is my brother's CD in there. I just mix a bunch of salt. I'm going to use Himalayan salt today. Never done that. With hot water. Clean water. I'm even using alkalized water. And then you drink it. So I'm going to drink between half a gallon and a gallon. It's hard to drink. It's not easy. And then you just wait a bit. And then it just pushes everything out. So actually, I might wait a little longer. There's the boiling water. There's the salt. I ate last night pretty late, around like 10, with my mom. I like to wait over 12 hours before doing this. You gotta fast for like 12 hours, so I might just give it at least another hour. And then what happens is great. I'm not gonna show you what happens because that's fucking gross. But my point is that once a season, it's good to cleanse the colon, especially if you're living kind of healthy, but like then you eat pizza or chocolate or whatever the fuck you want once in a while, which is like me. Like normally your body, when you're healthy, it like processes through it pretty easily, but you never know, some gunk can remain. So I've just been YOLOing hard, and I haven't been as healthy as I'd like to be in the last couple weeks. So this is me clearing that out. Okay, here goes nothing. Pretty hot, almost boiling. It doesn't need to be boiling. And you just kind of YOLO it with the salt. Basically, ooh, that was a lot. But you gotta YOLO it. Basically, how it works is your body, since it has so much salt, it doesn't pass through the kidneys like urine would, or normal liquids that would turn into urine. Instead, it goes through the stomach because it's just too heavy or something like that. Makes sense enough to me. And so it goes through the stomach, and then the salt starts to like push out any gunk in your intestines, especially like the large intestine where the feces comes out. So it pushes it out, and then you have like these weird like squirts. It's like mucus from your butt. So it's really fucking gross, but it's even grosser to think that shit's inside of you, just like chilling there. So this is the basis of a lot of people believe that a lot of health problems are caused by just having unhealthy insides. So like if you think about all that gunk in there, it's toxins. It's what your body couldn't use. It tried to expel it. It couldn't get out, so it's just stuck there, and it's just gross, toxic shit just sitting there. And a lot of it, when it's from processed food, it's not even like real, like organic kind of food. That would probably go through easier. But it's just sitting there, and then it's in a warm environment, so it comes off in a gaseous way, slowly over time, and then all that just like hangs out. Gross. So that's why you do breathing meditations. Anyway, so then I take a glass, and I just down a few right away. Definitely salty now. Oh yeah. It's not like you can go too salty. If anything, you can go not salty enough. And then you just have this kind of salty water that you pee out, and no one wants that. So, oh man, here we are again. That's numero dos. I'd say it was salty enough. Yeah, it's salty. If you can taste it, it's salty enough. But that's why, especially if in the beginning you make it a lot of salt, then it just kind of opens up your stomach for that. So no matter what liquid you put in, it's going to go through. So that's why afterwards you have to like wait a while and you have to eat the right things before you just like go into life again, because everything will just go right through your stomach undigested. Last time I had a pineapple smoothie after I did this, and I didn't wait long enough, and it just went right through, and it was weird. Apparently the traditional yogis, they have these fucking exercises that you do to get it to push through. You go like, and these motions are supposed to stimulate the different parts of your digestive process. So then the next part, I think, is like this. And I think there's one more part, but I forgot it. So maybe I'll just do like... Oh no, you know what? I think it's like this, actually. Something like 7 breaths per side, or 9, or whatever you fucking want. And then actually maybe the cobra thing was at the end. Yeah, so that's essentially what it is. And so you do that, then you have 2 more glasses. It's like you're in the dorms again. Yeah, and then you just keep going. You do it again. But I don't do that. I just drink it. I go back to my business, whatever I was doing. Then I drink more. You know, you don't have to follow these ancient traditions like they want you to. Actually, no. It's not even that they want you to. It's not like church or some bullshit. It's... That actually was... Essentially all of yoga in a lot of ways is just actually figuring out the most efficient way for your body to operate. So if you're looking at drinking a bunch of fucking salt water, if you choose to do that, that apparently someone channeled intuitively that this is the most efficient way. So like on the top, you get the tops of your stomach moving, then you twist a bit, and it just starts to get that movement. And then when you do the twist, I can only imagine it just... So yeah, these things, they want you to do them for a reason. Or like the practice is inclusive of those poses for a reason. I can't talk right now. What am I saying? I'm trying to clean my colon. See you later. I've been doing this without fasting and cleansing for years now, and I've never had a problem. And I always freak out, like, oh my god, it's been an hour. Where is it? Why hasn't it come out yet? But it always ends up coming out. But who knows? Maybe this is going to be the time when I still had stuff not digested. Who knows? So, the point is, don't do it after like pizza and hamburgers. Okay, so just had my first toilet run. Always be sure if you do this, you're by a toilet. You're not going to work, nothing. It starts to push everything out, and then this stuff comes out with whatever it brings with it. So always be sure you're by a toilet. And for some, especially if you're just beginning, always do laundry after. What's up, kitty? You want some saltwater flush too? That's Reggie. Downward kitty. What's up, Reg? Oh yeah. She only likes feet petting. Good for her. Uh-oh. All right. Wow. We have begun. And it feels so good. It's liberating in the most fundamental way. So we're going to cut there. I might come back later, but you get the hang of it. That was quick too. That was like 30 minutes. Like less than 30 minutes.